Come in.
Hi, Andy.
Hey, how
Ferris
are you doing?
Ann.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. Thanks for taking the time to meet with me
No
today.
worries. I'm glad we got to be
I
together for
know.
this.
You're a busy guy, so
As this is our busiest moving time right now in the season.
that's what I hear. Well, I'll try to keep it short. So basically, I'm just here because I stumbled across your company and in search of people who I think NetSuite can help.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked to your assistant, and it sounds like y'all are really busy and almost couldn't get me in. But then once you heard that a little bit about my product, you made some time. So
yeah, we are about a little new startup company. We have about 26 employees right now,
okay.
and we're just kind of looking to more kind of get a better way to track our customers, our business partners, and kind of just generate more revenue and stuff as all companies are.
So I understand you have just a few employees, 3 sales reps. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Is there anything? I mean, I think I know the basics, but is there anything specific about your company that I need to know? So help you anything on your mind.
We're just a moving company. We offer a lot of different, offer a little bit more utilities than other companies do. We have storage for people if they want to leave products with us. We can offer
and you
supplies.
also do staging, is that correct?
Yes, we do.
Okay, that's an awesome service.
Yeah, that's if people want to be able to come in, or like they've been living somewhere for a while, a little bored with the way a room's set up, so we'll come in there and remove it for them.
Cool. Okay, and I also saw you help with college students moving in.
We do.
That's awesome. I could have used that when I was moving into the dorms my freshman year.
We generate a lot more revenue there than people would imagine because a
lot
of parents don't want help.
Sure, absolutely. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Of course.
Do you mind if I take notes?
No, go for it.
Okay, great. So I know you're a small company, you said. Do you ever feel understaffed or like you could use more help?
Definitely. We're still very new, so we're still kind of tinkering with everything. But right now, like you said, we have 3 sales reps. We only have 2 people with our customer service team, and then we have maybe upwards of 8 to 10 package unloaders and about 5 drivers. So sometimes low drive, especially during this busier season.
Yeah, you don't have quite enough.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you have more demands than you can satisfy? Like sometimes people ask for a date and you're already booked?
I think sometimes we kind of overbook things a little bit too much, just not really having the best system on planning on what we take on during the seasons.
Sure, yeah. Y'all are so busy. Well, that's not a bad problem to have.
Mm-hmm.
So also I noticed that the bulk of your staff is loaders and packers. Do you have a hard time ever keeping up with them and all of their work?
Yes.
Because, they're pretty much out of the office, so I don't know how you would.
Yes, moving, like I said, we're mostly out of the offices. Sometimes on a move, it's hard for me to get in touch with them sometimes when, they're lifting heavy things up, moving things around. They don't constantly check their phone, so that's sometimes difficult to get in touch with them.
Okay. Yeah, that makes total sense. Do you, how are y'all marketing right now?
We, most right now, we're calling people around the area asking if they need assistance with our movies and stuff, and most of our other customers are word of mouth from some of our previous customers, but some of our sales team is trying to come up with a new plan, but we're just so busy right now that's kind of on their lower totem pole.
Do y'all have a Facebook page or a website or anything like that?
We have a website, but it's definitely a work in progress.
Okay. Right. As far as customer satisfaction after the move-in process, how do you all keep up with that? Is there a way for them to contact you? Besides phone, because that's uncomfortable for some people.
Some people we will call later on just asking, how their experience was, just kind of like a follow-up, but normally it's just we'll kind of leave them our business card, and if they need us again, they normally do call us back, but we have their names written down of what we did for them from last time, but sometimes those files can get a little lost just on paper.
Yeah, okay. Also, what about the storage system? How do you keep track of what people are storing? Do you keep track of what people are storing?
We have a imperfect system, I guess I would call it. We'll check in what people want, and we'll give them their storage unit. We'll check it periodically, but it's nothing set in stone yet, just because this is one of our newer services that we've added on.
Okay, sure. Makes sense. And then also, do you keep track of when your drivers get to the houses, or you just kind of trust them?
It's definitely right now. We know what time they should arrive and when they should arrive, but I'm not in the car with them, so I can't be completely obvious.
You can't be in every place at every time.
You know, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. What would you say your biggest struggle has been over the past, few years of getting your business up and running?
Definitely our biggest struggle was kind of getting our name out there. Just there's so many different types of moving companies.
Yeah.
So it's just like getting our name out there and, you know, having people establish that we're going to be their moving company, which is why we've added on so many different resources and utilities to offer people that most companies don't.
Right.
And then also with the lack of or not lack of, but, you know, the smaller team, it's been difficult to, like, during our busy seasons to keep up with the demand.
Okay. So you mentioned that your customers, if they're unsatisfied, they have to pick up the phone and call you pretty much from your business card. So, sometimes I know that if I was unsatisfied with the moving service, I would feel uncomfortable talking to someone directly on the phone. So how do you think that would affect your business if you're not hearing when people are unsatisfied?
Definitely, if we're not hearing people are dissatisfied, that's a huge issue because, like I told you earlier, some of our customers are mostly word of mouth. So if we have a customer who's dissatisfied and they're going around telling other people they were dissatisfied, that could really do us some harm in
Negative
the
word
end.
of mouth spreads faster than positive, so they say.
That's very true.
Okay, and then what if your loaders and packers aren't being efficient? You said you can't be in the truck at all times. So if there's not a way to know, do you think that could result in a loss of business for you?
Definitely. Just kind of like what we said a minute ago, if they damage someone's furniture or they're late or if they're like
They
leave
just
early,
not tell you.
just not exactly. They cannot tell me, like you said earlier, when a customer is uncomfortable, they probably wouldn't tell me directly.
Sure. Okay. Do you think that only being able to work in the office ever hinders your ability because, they're out on the road, you're in the office, there's kind of a disconnect there? Do you think that is hurting you at all?
There's definitely been some situations we've had where me not being able to fix or not able to find out about a situation that's occurred quickly and efficiently has definitely been issues before. So I could see down the road, not the mobilization, we definitely need to figure out how to make that a thing.
Having a connection there would help. So, if your customers, you say a lot of it's word of mouth, so referral or, what have you, but if they are calling back and you served them before and you don't remember them, do you think that could be a problem?
Yes.
If you don't have, all of their information from the last time you helped them, because you don't really have a way to keep up with that right now, right?
Yes, our biggest goal is we want to be, their one-stop moving truck service and company. So if we have customers we've helped before and they call us and we don't remember them, that could really be an issue with them because it just shows maybe unprofessional. We just see them as money and not as customers.
Okay, makes sense. So if you could know automatically when your customer is satisfied or dissatisfied, would that help you if you could just respond to that, exactly what went wrong right when it happened? Do you think that would help you a lot?
Yes, because we could immediately get on the job to fix that problem.
Yeah, I think that would really, really help you. Just they shoot you a text or email or whatever, and then you can respond to it, and to have that all in one place, I think would really, really help. And then also another thing, do you think that it would really benefit you to have ad campaigns that are already kind of made up for you, and then to know how your customers are responding to those campaigns?
Yes, like I said, we have a sales team of 3 people who are trying to develop a good campaign, but it's our busy season, so they're not doing. That's more on their lower part of it than as it is right now, than trying to find customers.
So if you could feel confident in your advertising, how would that affect your business?
It would definitely look better. Most people want to trust moving companies that have these elaborate marketing campaigns and designs and something that seems friendly. So I definitely think that would be beneficial.
Right. And, you keep saying it's such a busy time of year. That would be a great thing to just have off of your, one thing that you've already done. Would it be helpful to have a database of customers? So when they do call, like we talked earlier, you can say, this is what happened last time, there was this problem, we need to make sure that doesn't happen again, or whatever it may be.
That would be very effective to have, yes.
Okay. Great. I guess. Oh, also, I wanted to tell you about the mobile app that we have. Because you've mentioned that there's sort of a disconnect between you and the office and your truck drivers on the road. Would having an app help and I can tell you a little bit more about our app if that would help you.
I would love to hear about this app.
Okay, so basically NetSuite has this app that you can generate specific to your business on the website, and it can help you, I think specifically, keep track of your drivers, your loaders, sales reps, customers, and this is where we talked about customers responding to either good things or bad things that happen during the moving process. They could respond to that on the app, and you imagine moving and you can see, oh, my driver's just about to be here. Does that sound like something that would help you?
Yes. Could everyone access this app?
Yeah, everyone would be able to access it. So all of your sales reps, your drivers, your loaders, and your customers kind of all seeing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So since you've kind of told me a little bit about your problems, the disconnect between you in the office and drivers on the road, not being able to keep up with your employees when they're unloading, and then also the customer satisfaction, and it kind of seems like NetSuite would be perfect for your business, just with the things that we've discussed. What are you thinking? What are your thoughts on it?
It definitely sounds awesome. I just have a few questions.
Yeah.
So this ad campaign that you told me they can make, how exactly does that work?
So basically, you can make all of your ads, whether it be online or flyers or anything like that on NetSuite, and then you can also see, it will keep track of how people are responding to that. For instance, if people are responding more to the online advertising on Facebook or something, it'll tell you how many hits you're getting from each website, so that will help. And then also when people call, you can keep track in NetSuite of if they're calling from a referral, if they're calling from a flyer they saw, so you can kind of see all that. Does that answer your question?
Yes, perfect. And then one other thing, I was wondering, how difficult is this to teach my current employees? Just, if we would implement this right now during the season, it's one of our busiest times. I don't need my employees having a week-long training session.
No, I'm so glad you asked that question, because that's one of my favorite things to talk about with NetSuite. Is just how easy it is to learn and easy it is to train people on it. It's almost second nature. There are a few things to learn, and then it all kind of comes to you. So the training, we can do it even in 1 to 2 days. So we wouldn't really take a lot of time from you. We could even do it on a weekend if that worked better for your schedule. And then we'll always have someone around the week up to answer any questions, help, troubleshoot, whatever the problem is, we'll be there. And also, you can always call me or any of our employees, and we're always happy to talk NetSuite and deal with problems. So the training's super easy.
I think those were most of my concerns. And NetSuite, this honestly all sounds amazing, and we definitely could this could be very beneficial for our company using this. But as Brad probably told you in the phone call, Tony is our operations manager, and I just kind of would like to check with him first before I give you a definite answer.
Okay, that's totally fine. That sounds great, and maybe you could put me in contact with him, and I could talk with him too.
Yes, I would love that. I'll give you his number, and then maybe we could. Would you like to come by maybe next week? Maybe when he has more free time and we can meet together?
Sure. You want to say next Monday?
That'd be perfect.
Okay, so I'll get his number on the way out, and then I would love for you to just think this over. Please feel free to call me if you have any questions, because I think we could really help you, and this could be a great relationship.
All right, thank you, Ferris Ann.
Thank you.
Let's see.
How was that?
That was really good, honestly.